Jared Ginsburg, Victor Green. You're watching Class Act Sports. If you don't already know by now, we're doing a lot of big things. We're real excited for this opportunity to bring to you fans a lot of exclusive interviews, free fantasy games, customizable sports website, and we really are striving to be the best sports website in the world. Vic, what's this like for you to be able to link up with Class Act Sports and just really start to assert ourselves on the map and just accelerate this company to the top?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, whenever you can go beyond the game, behind the scenes, you know, we got Donald Driver, we got Rob Davis, we got James Starks today. Things like that, it's exciting for the fans. You know what I mean? Being a part of something new is always good. You know, relating to sports and giving people sports and sports ideas, that's great, but you know, they want more. They want to know what these guys are doing. So I think what we're doing, bringing them behind the scenes, I think it's great.
Talk about the grind. I mean, everyone thinks we're living the dream, doing some big things, which thank God the company is really starting to take things to the next level. But talk about the grind that it takes to really secure these interviews, re-secure the interviews, make things happen, make the company go.
It's a grind. I mean, just like anything in life, you got to work at it. Nothing comes easy. Even though you mentioned having an interview, you still got to go and re-secure the interview. Like for instance, down here in Dallas right now, got to get credentials to be in certain places to do these interviews that we're doing. So it is a grind. It's hard work, but I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, as am I, and as are the fans out there. Now, you're a former NFL safety. What is it like for you? Now you're really getting your feet wet, you know, getting in the groove here, interviewing some of the athletes. What type of transition was that like for you to now be on the other side of the coin, interviewing the athletes out there?
You know, it's fun. It's fun. I'm really enjoying interviewing the guys, you know, because, you know, I got to go back and do research myself. You know, things that you think you know about a player, you go research them, you find out something new. So I'm learning, you know, about these guys, you know, things that I didn't know. So it's real exciting to me to be able to sit down, learn new things with the guys, kind of go beyond the game a little bit. And it's just an exciting time to be a part, working with a guy like yourself who enabled me to go out and do what I do, allowing me to just, you know, go out and get these players and make this company, you know, really a class act, going beyond all the other sports stations and all that out there. It's going to be exciting.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to work with you ever since the day we met. And ever since Vic came on board, this company's just been going nothing but straight to the top. And we really appreciate this opportunity to bring to you fans out there what you really want. And that's no nonsense. We'll take you behind the scenes, wherever you want to be, you got it. You know, we're looking forward to doing Super Bowl 45 coverage. We're looking forward to doing many more Super Bowls in the future. 2011, a real exciting time to be a Class Act user, a Class Act member, co-owner, and we're real excited. You know, hopefully we'll get the credentials to go to the combine, interview some of the athletes out there going into the league, as well as going down to Tampa to do a charity golf outing, do some coverage out there. We're going to be interviewing baseball superstars, NFL players, many other college athletes, and all the class acts. And that's the one thing that sticks out in my mind. Everyone that you secured, every athlete that you secured, every athlete that we've interviewed is a real, true class act guy. People out there might think that this is just, this guy's a class act. But the fact of the matter is every single athlete that we've met and had a chance to sit down with has been nothing short of a class act.
And that's why, you know, we want to give the fans a different perception of the players, because, you know, the common, you know, perception right now is the athletes is just an athlete, but it's so much more to these athletes, and that's why we're bringing the Jerome Bettis, the Terrell Davis, and these guys like this on our show, so people can find out exactly what these class act players is all about.
A couple other things highlighting the 2011 year. We're going to be going out to Atlanta, interviewing some of the guys out there. I know potentially John Smoltz, Tom Glavine, some of the baseball guys out there in Atlanta. Hopefully we'll be able to sit down with Chris Dolman, Andre Reed, Jerome Bettis, Curtis Martin, a lot of class act guys about to go into the Hall of Fame. Aren't you excited? I mean, to be a former player, but now to get up, to interview some of these other guys and put them ahead of yourself in the greater good, for the greater good of the people out there and the Class Act Sports Company.
Absolutely. It's tough. It can be tough for a player with ego, but, you got to do what you got to do. You mentioned Chris Doman, Jerome Bettis, and Curtis Martin. These guys are all up for the Hall of Fame, and I think, they will be able to get into the Hall this year, and it's going to be an exciting time for me and for you to go and interview those guys. I know Chris Doman's already committed of giving us his first Hall of Fame interview. So that's very exciting things, and nobody else will have that. Very exclusive things, stuff that'll be coming from ClassActSports.com. So I'm really looking forward to 2011, all the things that we got to offer. The fans, I think you guys are going to be very excited in what we bring to this site for this year. So stay tuned, be faithful fans of ours, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
And we're really encouraged by the fact to just keep the momentum going. We're not staying situated with what we have. We're always striving to continue and do the best and do what we love. And that's what we encourage you fans out there, is to do what you love. And and things are really going to start to work out. I think it all goes back to having a great inner core, being a great person, being a class act. And that's what we try to do, lead by example. And that's why we have a foundation called the Class Act Sports Foundation. And that's to help underprivileged youth, provide proper physical education opportunities for them. And we're really just excited for the opportunity. I mean, it's about working hard, about get up, grinding, doing what you need to do to take yourself, your family, your company, your life to that next level. Absolutely.
And so we're a small company, but it doesn't mean small things. We're doing big things this year. You mentioned the foundation. We want to give the kids an opportunity to be better. And that's what Class Act is all about. We want to bring positive to our show, to our viewers, and to our site, because there's so much negative out there in the world right now. We want to be that light to the world. And if you can listen to these athletes, go into their lives, and really understand who they really are and what they're about, I think we're going to be special.
No doubt about it. And we'd like to thank all of you out there for being loyal users out there for Class Act Sports. We encourage you, if you have any feedback, you know where to reach us on the About Us page. You can hit me up anytime. You can hit Vic up anytime. Facebook fan pages, Twitter, anywhere you guys want. We encourage you guys, please give us feedback, be loyal, and just stick with us, because we're taking this to the top, and we can't do this without your support out there. So we appreciate the opportunity. We look forward to this journey. And from Class Act Sports, I'm Jared Ginsburg. This is Victor Green, and you're watching Class Act Sports.
We'll see you again. 2011 will be a great year. Follow us, and you'll follow these players. Going beyond the game and behind the scenes with ClassActSports.com.